Hey guys, welcome to our van. So, I'm Dylan.
I'm Louisa.
We're Dylan and Louisa, and this is our Renault Master van. We just bought a 2008 Renault Master. With very little DIY experience, we've just decided to convert it into our own little home. We're making this video series just to show you guys how, with a limited budget, you can do this yourselves pretty easily. Well, we're hoping easily. We've only done the insulation so far, but it's been easy enough so far.
Yeah.
Planning it has been way harder than actually getting this far anyways. So I just want to introduce you to our van, which we picked up yesterday. We're just doing the initial work.
The first day working our van.
We are just removing the interior. It was an ex-work van, so it's got a lot of sort of crazy paneling. It's got this really awkward workbench in the middle that we're gonna have to take out.
We need to take out this.
It's a nice big van. Renault Master, long wheelbase, medium height,
Medium height.
enough to stand up in, and I'm 6'2", so
Yeah.
we'll see once there's a roof in.
Yeah.
Alright, so let me give you just a quick little tour of what we've got in here so far, okay? So because it was a work van, we've already got some electrics in place, but we don't know how we're going to actually make that work with our final van build. We've got more electrics in here. We are lucky that we have a Webasto heater over here. Some crazy controls that we don't understand.
Don't know what it is. And you also have these
We have
guys,
some hand wash station.
which is very functional, but I don't think you're gonna use that.
It's not very pretty.
No. We're
So
gonna change this.
we are going to have to hopefully make use of it somehow, but make it look a lot nicer.
Obviously you're gonna change.
Yeah, other things we have is we have 2 ceiling vents already. They are not electric, so we might think about doing something different. Looks like some electrical wiring going through here. It's not exactly an empty shell.
Lights
We've got some
here.
lights,
Which is good too.
so we'll have a lot of figuring out to do.
This is just our first day. We have a lot of things to do.
First things first, remove all this paneling. We are going to get back to work.
And show you guys what you're gonna do in step by step. So see you later.
It's just going to take 10 years because it's so big, this screw.
We need to take this out. Say hi for our YouTube channel.
I'll go on there.
Your name, please. What's your name?
My name is James Smith.
James Smith.
I'm here to help Dylan and Louisa with their new home.
Yeah!
So, never done anything like this before, but
It's gonna be fun.
what's that, mate?
So good luck, guys.
We're just going to build our own
Fine.
panel made out of wood with a sliding door instead, and a walkway into the driving area, so you don't have to get out of the van to get into the front and drive away.
That's great. Good idea.
Hey guys, so nothing really has changed since we bought the van. Well, some things have, but nothing too interesting. We're still just taking this big table from the middle. It's bolted in through the floor of the van, so it's with some very old screws, so it's
Very hard to take this.
hard to take. We took the bulkhead out, so
Woohoo!
now we've got more space.
Yeah.
And we are just going to take out the old electrics that came with the van. because these are not going to be part of our electrical system. They are a bit of a mess. We disconnected the battery down here before we worked with the electrical system, so safety first, guys. Okay, so that's all for now, really. We're just going to get to work cracking this table out of the bottom of the van.
You're going to take this out today. Weird.
So we spent way more hours actually researching it than actually buying the product or doing it.
Yeah.
Just there's so much information out there, like different types of soft insulation, like rock wool, sheep's wool, fiberglass,
Yeah,
like
people are using different materials.
even more types of like hard foam board insulation, foam as well, like spray foam. Some people spray foam their whole vans, or rolls of Reflectix that some people just use a layer of that. So we decided to go with rock wool insulation. The reason for this is it's soft, it's easy to put into spaces. Fiberglass is a similar texture, pretty much looks and feels the same, except rock wool is more hydrophobic. It won't absorb and hold on to water the same way fiberglass will. Water can get into it, but it'll evaporate out, it'll release it. So it has its own moisture control properties.
Yeah, it's very good.
It's also supposedly less harmful for you, like in terms of like breathing it in and it hurting your skin. We decided not to go with foam boards, which are supposed to be a very good choice as well. Just because we thought it would be easier to work. It was cheaper. Using some leftover bits of the insulation to cut out strips to put into all the little narrow hollows around the van. Well, if you're in a warm country, it'll help to keep the van cool, and if you're in a cold country, it'll stop the heat from escaping out of the van. So really, if you want your van to be comfortable, I'd say definitely essential to get some sort of insulation. Anything is going to be better than not having anything on the walls of the van. Also have a tub of spray foam. You essentially just spray all the little space if it's too hard to get the rock wool into it. And this is great, but you have to keep in mind that this is going to be permanent. You can't take it out once you put it in. You don't need to overfill the spaces because it is going to expand for quite a while after you've applied it and fill all the spaces. What happened? This is the problem with spray foam. And then, once your van is insulated with rock wool like ours is, we're going to put a vapor barrier in just to protect the edges of the van from condensation on the inside, which might cause rust or cause the insulation to get wet. We're going to use a plastic insulation. It's just like a thin plastic sheet. A lot of people also use aluminium foam insulation, which also provides a layer of thermal insulation, which is added bonus, so we recommend using that as well.